Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Bigfoot Tales in the Field. I'm going to take you back to actually a place I had been to earlier this year, and I have done a couple of videos on this already. I've been back a couple of times to research this, and I saw something through the trees above the rock there that's kind of unexplainable. It's very near an area that is a possible habituation site that I'm going to show you some video that I took here when I went back to lay out the size and everything. But that area in the red square is right there, and you'll see to the right of that smaller tree. Looks like something standing in front of another tree. It looked like something very tall, but it's actually something in front of a tree that is behind it. And after I quickly go through this habituation area footage, I'll show you the edited or picture of that. This is the area that I think may be a habituation area where they may frequently stop. The area at the bottom of that rock outcropping that you saw is actually below the level of this. I'm actually on top of the rock here, and you'll see me going down around the side of it here as I get to that point, and I'll set up my video camera as I take some video of me taking the still pictures of this area. There's a lot of vegetation that is edible in this area. Over in the swampy area there, off to probably about 100 yards from here. There's a lot of cattails and that sort of plant life, and a lot of other foliage that can be used. But this is the area that I think they may have been sleeping in. It appears as though something rather large was. The leaves are compacted. The video and the still shots don't really. If I had a 3D camera, would do a lot more justice to what I'm trying to show you here. But I think the area is an area where sleeping activity may be taking place. I don't think I'm going to be able to get back there this year due to financial constraints, but I'm certainly going to try and check it out for next year. I'm also going to try and get up there during the wintertime to see if there's any tracks or anything. I know there's a couple of trails that some hikers use that connect to a logging road. I'd say about 3/4 of a mile from this particular point or so, but we'll leave that part for the next site. But you can see where I'm taking some pictures. That tree is off to my right, and the rock wall, the leaves are definitely matted down. Could be from a deer, could be from a bear. Hard to tell what it was. I couldn't really find any hair samples that I could collect. So, I've got to leave it up to imagination. However, given the tracks that I have found near here, I haven't shown that video yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. The tracks are in three-dimensional form. Looking at it in real life are good, but the copied ones that you get on a flat two-dimensional picture just don't quite cut it for me. They don't provide the evidence that I'd like to share, so I'm not going to. But here's some more pictures of this area. And again, it's a pretty large rock face. It's probably 9 feet or so from the bottom to the top of where I could stand. And if somebody was coming through the woods and looking over there, you would not really be able to see that that was actually sort of cul-de-sac. But let's go back to the image of what I think might be what we're searching for. You see in that red square an image that's black. It's kind of shiny on one side, or light colored, from the sun reflecting off of what I guess is its back or right-hand side. Hard to tell. Now this picture is kind of blurry. It's actually because of the re-editing and compression from the thing. But when I took out all of the green tinting and all of, or most of the blue tinting. I took out a little bit more and it washed it completely out, but you can clearly see that there's a tree there with something much broader than the tree standing in front of it. Looks like it might have some facial features, but I really can't tell for certain. But that's it for now. I'll see you next time on Bigfoot Tales.